Hi guys, I'm called Rosette Umuhoza and I'm a co-founder at My Green Home. So what My Green Home does, we're a social enterprise that is addressing challenges of urban cities through recycling of plastic waste and making construction materials. So I can walk you through the process. You're welcome. So as you can see, this is one of our core raw material. We only have suppliers that collect sand, different types of sand, and we select which one is good for a product. It's really key to to define what quality of sand you're going to use because it will affect the final product. And we also have plastics. So plastics, they're really harmful for the environment, you all know, and the government has really been on the forefront at banning plastics. So currently we still have plastic in the country because it's dumped somewhere we don't see in Duba, and we're tapping into this whole challenge to see what we can contribute to. So these are plastic that we've been collecting from different centers, and also people are willing to give us the plastics as waste. And after this, what we do to make the whole process easier, we bring them. We have a way of shredding them. So this is shredded plastic, as you can see. So we break them down after sorting them. So this is PET. We don't use every plastic, and what this helps normally is actually to speed up the process. So after we're done shredding, what we do, we have measurements, and we measure plastic proportion to sand proportion, and we have them in this machine. So we melt them. We melt the plastics and also mix with sand. So what comes after the whole process of melting with the measured proportions is put in molds or shapes, and you can see beautiful pavers here that are ready to be used by our clients. So normally these are 3 times durable to anything, to pressure, to rain, to outside factors, and they are eco-friendly. They don't harm the environment. So the idea started at school. I was still in college, and I really wanted to contribute to the community and not stay in my bubble. So I had my colleague, exchange ideas, and we see what we can do. So it was a class project, and we were working on environmental sustainability, and we had different ideas, but later on we merged into one idea, and we went for a competition, and we got an award. That's when we started. That's how My Green Home actually went to life. So specifically as a woman in the sector, I honestly can say I've encountered a lot of challenges because the government of Rwanda is, pushing the youth and also women on the forefront to, to do something. So they're encouraging us to, to take up spaces and be creative. So maybe a challenge I can say, I haven't met a lot of people in this sector to, to learn from, and also, to get to do the mistakes and not to do them along the journey. We know for sure the harmful side of plastics that end up in dump sites, and also they end up in water bodies, and they affect, the living creatures in water, but also it has a very long-term effect when it comes to our health. And we know that for a fact that about 91% of plastics globally are left unrecycled. So we all imagine where it goes. It ends up in dump sites and also in water. 10-year goal, I visualize My Green Home as one of our biggest recycling hub, and first off East Africa. So we actually want to scale off from here in Kigali, and we also go to different provinces and also engage locally, in the region. And we also want to create a hub that does not really, they can create information around recycling, climate change, building green city, all those things that really contribute to our environment. We noticed that this is something that people are not really engaged with, because you cannot tell someone, you know, you have to think about the aftermath of the waste, how things are going to contribute to the environment, how things are going to, you know, the waste are going to affect the environment. So we want to actually create awareness around that. So I see my green home as not a company that does recycling, but also we want to make it like a hub where people also get knowledge and awareness around environmental sustainability. Kesho for me is more of what are the actions that I'm taking today for the future. And I actually call upon people and the future generation to take actions now for the better future. And when I talk about better future, I talk about the environment. What are the things that you're doing at home? How do you visualize waste when, you know, when you're throwing away, you know, when you're throwing away things? Just, you know, don't think about today and be like enclosed with today, but also think about the next day or the future.